Just Another Trans Elder here. Hi, I'm Ricky, and I'm in North County, San Diego, California. And today is just another glorious day out here in the canyon. I am going to get some more exercise in. Those who have been watching my channel know that I am an exercise buff. I like to stay in shape. I've had so many maladies that I have overcome due to diet and exercise. I'm in type 2 diabetic in remission and all of that. I could go on and on, but that's not what the channel is about. The channel is about just another trans elder and whatever is going on with me and my documentation of the phenomenon of aging. Now my arm's getting tired holding this camera up. I know shouldn't be hard, but I'm reaching straight out and I have the leverage, and I'm just not as strong as I used to be. But I can do a 5K, and I'm going to do that now when I turn this camera off. I am going to put on a playlist that I call it is my drug, okay? I'm sorry, it is. Because after about a half hour into my 5K, I'm in somewhere else. It is called cannabinoids. Yeah, not quite that kind, but it is a great kind of endorphin that just gives you the strength to keep going. And once you've found that, you always want to go back to it again. It's very addicting. It's almost like any other drug. Once you find that cannabinoid inside you after doing something like I do, this power trek that I do, and I use this playlist, and I keep to the pace of the music that is on my playlist that I'm putting right here. Let me see. I gotta find my finger. It's somewhere in here. There. So you'll find the playlist. And with that, I'm gonna finish my trek. I'm gonna show you my stats. And I think I might have something else to talk about just to finish off this day of, I don't know what it is. Phenomenon of aging. Talk to you later. Just a quick little clip about where I'm going. I've got to go down this road off the farm out to another road, which intersects about a quarter mile down, half a mile down that way, and then up that road. And I will end up there before I start the video again. Right there where that road is behind that little travel trailer that's parked. And we'll see if the goats and the donkeys are out. We were right there, and now we're over here and you see the goats. Hi goats. Hi guys and mama. Oh, I'm sorry I scare you guys, know me. Oh, now the donkeys are gonna come over here and say, what are you doing? You're just supposed to be walking through here. Oh my, you guys know me. I just startled them. We're waking up this morning. No way would I ever go in there without Melissa. Those donkeys would kick my butt. So off on finishing our trek. I've got 2.5 miles to go. When I first moved here, this is where I moved second to. The first place I moved to was way at the other end of this canyon called Dancing Spirit Ranch. I had just begun my transition. Then I moved to my uncle's place, his farm, which is this place. You couldn't see this place before due to all the avocado trees that were so high. And since then, it has changed hands 3 times. And this was my Uncle George's house. He built it, and those water tanks he put in, he was a pipe fitter. And he bought that 12 acres, planted everything on there. Everything has to do with that farm. My Uncle George did it. It's now bought and sold twice. I think it's well worth a lot of bucks right now, but that's not what I think about. We've got a ways to go. First of all, we have to go around the King's territory, and we will be into my part of the canyon. Make sure nobody's coming down the road on our way. The phenomenon of aging. This was the only road into this canyon, into this area of Duluth that was available 75 years ago. Now it's just an easement road that I can travel on without trespassing. And that oak tree seems to have found a little bit of loose soil, and down it went. Okay, I gotta wait. I'm gonna come back for this monster cherimoya a little later today. Let it ripen and make cookies out of it. I talked to the guys. This is the last day for roofers. The last day they're gonna be working on the roof and it'll be finished. And if the wind doesn't come up, I told them I'd come and fly over with my drone. I'm about halfway done with this video, and on my way down and on my way up, I am going to stop and get a couple of these absolutely delicious mandarin, seedless, like a satsuma. Put them in my handy dandy carrying pouch and go. And I got a bee sting. These guys see me already, but I'm just wondering how long it'll take them before they decide they're going to flight. I'm almost home at the end of this road. Then I go up the hill and then I go up there. So let's see what these turkey buzzards are going to do, what they're eating. He's there he goes. Yeah, that's what buzzards do. Bye-bye. Oh, there are more. There's something dead up here. What are they eating? Oh, they got a squirrel. I'll leave them alone. They have a squirrel and they have a squirrel, and I'm not going to show that. But that's what goes on out here in the canyon. And I think they're doing their job. Hopefully, I wish they got rats. That's what I wish they would hunt. Okay, I'm not gonna spook them. I'm going home this way. This is gonna be a long video. Oh, let's shrink this up a little bit. There we go. I'm going to put my sticks on because that's how I navigate this kind of terrain. Check out all these pomelos. Those guys are ready to go. And we're almost home. That's where I live. That little trailer up there. And this is the bananas I started about 8 years ago from one little pup. And these are called Java, or called ice cream, or blue banana. And that's going to be a beautiful hand, or a big giant. Those are beautiful hands, but that stalk will be looking like it's going to produce pretty good. Just looking at the baby bananas in there. This section of this particular banana stand, we have several on this farm, is called a Cavendish, a miniature Cavendish banana. And I don't see any of these getting ready to grow up. And the weird thing about banana stands over a period of time is they grow these inward chambers like this. It's really cool. I mean, it is like really cool in here. And then the pups grow on the outside. And then sooner or later, pups will come back up in the middle. This is really neat. Okay, We gotta go up there. Here we are. So I'm back. Let me set my camera up and I'll show you my stats. Or me, I'm gonna show me, it's my video log. So I put my camera up and I'll finish the video with just telling you about, I got stung with a bee down there. It got me on the back, but I'm happy that it just started to sting me. I could feel it. It's not bad. I still got stung, but not real bad. I mean, it didn't have time to really pump me up with a lot of its juice. I was going through some of those yellow flowers, which are like mustard things, and I need to hydrate. And then one got on my back. I swooshed it around, and I guess it didn't like that at all, so he decided to get me, but I don't know, it gave its life up for nothing, because all I do is go like this, and it pulls it right out, pulls the stinging out, they fall off. So I love these tops. And I've got to take my oranges out, or my tangerines, Satsuma, and my sweat rags. And I love them down here too, because now I get to kind of undress a little bit and take everything off and get back to normal in regards to clothing. I don't think I ever wear any normal clothing, but anyway, that's enough of this part of the video. I am going to get myself kind of cooled off, hydrated. Every Saturday after the farmer's market, I stop and fill my car up, and I also get one of these silly things full of ice and my favorite juice or whatever I feel like drinking for the day. That's great. So now that I can talk again, I think that'll be, like I said a second ago, that'll be into this little part of the video. I'm going to get cooled off. I'm going to grab the drone, get on my little my quad, and go down and video that the roof. And then that, I think, will pretty much be the end of this video. Gosh, I hate doing all of this from the camera, but it is my video log, and it is what it is. So that'll be the end of this right now. Okay, bye.
Here in the crowd, I am so Sometimes all you need is a little bit of confidence. Sometimes just a little bit of self-respect. Now it's my time to step out.
From my experience, these cherimoyas here won't go to market. They will fall off the tree and be eaten by the critters around here before anything else. So there's only 2 left, and they are going to be made into cookies. God, I don't even know how much this thing weighs. See how easy that fell off? All we need a little wind, boom, it falls off, falls into the road, and then it becomes food for everything else out here. I think this is going to be plenty for cookies. I don't think I need to pick any more. Well, I have come back from the town and I picked up some stuff. My landlord asked me while I was in town if I could stop at the grocery outlet and pick up some bare root trees they had going on. So I'll show you what I got. So I picked up these. I'm gonna go back tomorrow. I like this one. I didn't notice that it said pineapple, and that is a pear. And then I got 2 plums and 2 peaches, and these are bare root. So we are going to put these out in the farm sometime this week. And this came in this box. This is going to be an addition to our bananas on the farm. This is called a pink banana. I can't wait to see how it's going to turn out. A couple years later, we'll see. They grow really quick. Oh boy. We get to have the shadows in the camera this time. It's going to be a long video, but let's see what I'm going. Well, this is going to be a little bit of a long video. So I'm going to take this opportunity. I'll clean the weeds out tomorrow. But for now, I've been trying to save a tea plant, and it didn't survive. And I've had it for a long time, and no matter what, it didn't finally. Tea does not grow out here. And one thing I couldn't get to grow is tea. So let's go with saving this beautiful soil that I have here. It's perfect for my new addition. And I'm gonna let her get herself started because she is a mama. And that's what bananas are. So I'm talking and getting this out of the sun while I'm working on it. It's been in a box and shipped to me from another farm across the country. And it really well done. It was in a nice little package. And this is how I've started a lot of my exotic little plants that I've shared with, or I put shared to the farm, rather I bought, and they've allowed me to plant out here. So if I get this off, you'll be able to get this banana. It was very clever how they packaged this. And I will get this banana right there. This is a pink banana. I think I've already said that. And it now has a new home in Duluth Canyon, North County, San Diego. And it will grow here. Now, not too sure it's a good idea to leave this out tomorrow. I think what I'm going to do is move it into a shadier area because this gets pretty intense as far as radiation comes in, and sun radiation, and that can cook that thing in no time at all. So I think I'll keep it in this area until I can find a nice place and bring it out, get it to be tolerating the intense sun. Obviously it's been in a box for several days, and it looks to me like it's been grown in a greenhouse. So that's that. Let's move on to the final portion of this video. I'm talking into my phone. Okay, video started and the end. Hi, I am tired. It's been a long day today, and I'm just going to recap the house that I did a flyby with that. I am really impressed. That roofer's been doing work on there for a long time, and I have a lot of empathy for all those folks who have to do roof work. I don't know how you do it, and you're one of a rare people who can get up there in that heat and swing those hammers and put those nails in and all the things that you do up there while on an angle. I take my hats off to all you roofers out there. And the other things is that this has been a great day. I normally don't get this kind of weather in the afternoon. It's windy, but this has been one of the most perfect days that we've had so far in weather goes here in North County, San Diego, California. And I'm going to end the video with that. I don't know what else I could ramble on about except for the fact that I do have something I'm going to be talking about in the near future, and that has to do with estrangement. And I think following with the trans elder, another trans elder, what happens when you get at my age and you are trans and you do whatever you do as an empath, a lone wolf, or lone owl as I call myself, how do you handle estrangement? Next video I'll talk about that. Because I believe it's something that I've had to navigate, and maybe other people are trying to navigate that as well. So kind of do a little bit of a dive into that, and maybe it'll help me process that. And if it helps me process it, I hope it helps you process that as well. So stay tuned to my channel for that. Yeah, you have to subscribe if you want to find me again, because the algorithm won't bring me back to you for sure. That is not what this algorithm does. You found me, you just look at the subscribers I have and you'll know that I'm not well published, and that's okay, because I feel safe in saying what I need to say and talking to the audience that wants to listen to this old trans elder ramble on demonstrating the phenomenon of aging. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.